Hi, welcome to Mr. Mac's garage. In here I have a lot of tools that do a lot of different things, but today I'm going to concentrate on how I take care of my yard. So it involves a lot of tools and a lot of safety. So I hope you enjoy this and learn a lot about taking care of your yard. So as you can see, it takes a lot of tools, some with motors and some without. Some I need to plug in and some have batteries. So I have a riding lawnmower, and for safety I wear goggles, and looks like I need new gloves, but I'm still using the gloves because I'm going to be picking up stuff from my yard that might be very dirty or even unhealthy. I do have 2 dogs, so I have to clean up for them before I run my lawnmower and my tractor rather. I also have a lawnmower here and gas can. I have a weed whacker for trimming. I have a blower for cleaning off the driveway. And these are called pruning shears in case there's branches that have fallen down that are too big. I have to cut up. And most importantly, I have a bucket and my dog pooper scooper. This helps me pick up the dog waste without getting dirty and dispose of it properly. So before I get on anything and start any of my tractors or my lawnmower, I have to clean up the yard first, picking up sticks and dog waste, and then I get to drive my tractor. So as you can see behind me, from time to time the branches will fall off the trees, and I have to pick them up before I run the lawnmower because it might damage the lawnmower. And also, this is what I use to clean up the dog poop. I take a plastic bag, put it in my bucket, and I take my pooper scooper, and I look for all the poop in the yard. I just put it down on the ground like this and scoop it up and put it into the bucket. That's all there is to it. So now that I have all this picked up, I take the plastic bag out of the bucket and I tie it up. And dispose of it properly. So the next thing I do is I walk around the yard and pick up all the branches that have fallen down in the last week, and then I put them in a trailer that I'll show you in just a minute. It's not too bad. We had a really bad storm a little while ago, so we have some branches down that I have to get rid of. Sometimes when you have a storm, branches get broken and damaged, and they need to be pruned off below where the damage has occurred. And you can actually see here that there's something starting to grow already behind where this broke. This will grow out to be a bigger branch sooner or later. So I need to take my lopping shears and just cut this off right below the break, and then put that in my pile too. This is my trailer that I put all the clippings and tree branches into, and wait until it's time to take it to our leaf drop-off point in our township. They take that and chip it up and recycle it and use it in the parks. Sometimes the branches are just a little too big, so I just have to break it off. So the next step is for me to start up the riding lawnmower and cut as much of the grass as I can with the riding lawnmower. The riding lawnmower is so big that it can't cut all the grass, so I'm going to have to use my push lawnmower and the trimmers to get the rest of it. But before you start it up, you should always check your lawnmower. The main thing is the oil, which is this yellow thing right here. You just take this out. This is called a dipstick. And I can see that it has plenty of oil in it and it's ready to go. So I put the dipstick back in. Then I look at the gas. And you can see the gas is all the way up to here. So it's ready to go. And I'm ready to go. To start the lawnmower, you need the key. Pushing this, called the clutch. Put the key in and push this all the way up. That's called the throttle. And it puts it on choke to start it. Now once that's ready, I can go. Gas is over here. Right, backwards, forwards, backwards. And this in here. Okay, well, that took about a half an hour, maybe a little bit longer than that. So one of the things I forgot to tell you about is always drink water when you're working outside and it's very hot out. If you don't, you might start to feel dizzy, and you really don't want to feel dizzy if you're driving one of these things. So drink a lot of water. As you can see by my gloves, you sweat a lot when you work outside. So you need to replenish that water by drinking a lot of water. Next thing I'm going to do is get my lawnmower and get to the places where this big boy don't fit. So before I start using my lawnmower, I got to check to make sure that everything's okay, including the oil. So like on the tractor, the lawnmower has a dipstick too. And you just kind of pull it out, check. And the oil level looks great. Now I put some gasoline in it. You got to be careful not to put too much in there and don't spill it over. So that's what this spout is for. You put the spout inside and then tilt it up until you see the gas come up to the top. There you go. Perfect. Now to start this lawnmower, it has a primer button on it. It pushes several times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put my gloves back on. I pull this back. Okay, so after the lawnmower is done, I use my edger to get the spots that the lawnmower can't get, which is all along the sidewalks and the driveway, and it makes it look very, very pretty, sharp. This particular one is a battery operated edger, and when the battery is in, it has this little thing that turns around, and this little thing whips it, this little string just whips it and cuts the grass. So I have a charger over here that I'm using. The battery is charged. I just take this and slide it in there until it clicks. And let's see. Ooh, that's ready to go. See outside. The edger has two ways that it can work. Simply by turning this, it can kind of go straight up and down, which is what this needs, or you can turn it and hit it sideways. So I'm going to start off with it turned this way. So as you can see, the edges look very nice and straight, but it leaves behind a lot of dirt and grass clippings on the sidewalk and also in the driveway. So in order to finish this job, all I'll have to do is get this thing ready, which is my blower. But my blower is an electric blower. So you'll see in the end here is a plug, and I just line this up, stick that in there, and we're ready to go. I hope you enjoyed that. That's how I take care of my yard. I do it at least once a week when the grass is growing really heavy. Sometimes I can skip a week when it gets hot out and it's dry, but most of the time I do it once a week. It takes a lot to keep up a house, but this is a job that you can get. Maybe not riding a big tractor like this, but pushing a lawnmower, and you can earn some money. Also, there's always people out there looking for help. So this has been Lawn Mowing. I hope you had a good time. See you next time.